always sought refreshment, and wherever they have found refreshment, there was always a favorite gathering place. In colonial America, it was the local inn with its welcome promise of drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry, lodging for the weary, and good keeping for the horses. Such signs of hospitality were a standing invitation to enjoyment and good conversation on the happenings of the day. News of the outside world came by courier. The town was all excitement at the sound of the courier's horn, and everybody gathered hurriedly at the local inn. The courier's first thought was for refreshment after his long and difficult ride. Understanding townfolk curbed their impatience for long-awaited letters until he quenched his thirst. There was another kind of gathering place then, too. Springs where natural carbonated water bubbled from the earth. From near and from far, people traveled by coach and by horseback, seeking the sparkling refreshment so wholesome and so healthful. They were the fortunate few, these people, with leisure and the means to travel. The natural carbonated springs were called watering places or spas. The spring house was the center of social activity. Why did the sparkling refreshment bubble and dance? It was a secret of nature, and man had yet to unlock that secret. An English clergyman with a flair for chemistry believed he could duplicate the natural product of the famous watering places. His name was Joseph Priestley. His laboratory was his kitchen. His apparatus was the simplest possible for scientific discovery. Yet he succeeded in capturing carbonating gas. He forced the carbonating gas into a keg containing pure water. Then he rocked the keg to mix the carbonating gas with the pure water. And he succeeded again. So clean, so crystalline, so effervescent. Joseph Priestley produced the first man-made carbonated water. No longer was it necessary for people to travel to the famous watering places to enjoy nature's refreshment. Apothecary shops became the spas, and there everybody could partake of the pleasure so wholesome and so healthful. Early in the 19th century, a Philadelphia pharmacist named Townsend Speakman made another important discovery. He believed people would enjoy carbonated water more if he added something to enhance the taste. Fruit juice plus sugar to sweeten the drink. A thoroughly inviting combination. And people liked it, called it soda water. The public demand for soda water led to many different experiments through the years to achieve a taste that was unique in the carbonated drink. Blending, mixing many different products of nature to capture just the right taste. By the time bicycles were built for two, the corner drugstore was the counterpart of the inns and the watering places of colonial days. The soda fountain was fast becoming a traditional aspect of American life, helping to make the 90s gay. Here were the life, excitement, everyday sociability for all desiring refreshment. Syrup. Finely chipped ice. Sparkling carbonated water. People talked about the new drink, tried it, and way back then learned just how delicious and refreshing the pause that refreshes was. So good to taste, in such good taste. The new drink became America's favorite and grew up with the soda fountain. Through the years, Americans achieved more time for play, but thirst and the need for refreshment are basic in every day and age. The great American game. And the fans in the stands way back then, in the good old summertime, how they would have welcomed the refreshment so popular at soda fountains. "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" was the hit song of the day. And what a hit the great American drink would have made with those fans. The answer, of course, was putting the product in bottles. In bottles, the great American drink could reach people everywhere. Early bottling plants were small, and the bottler was often his own one-man production crew. Sometimes he enjoyed the luxury of a helper for the laborious process of cleaning the bottles. The heavy sleeves and apron, the stout gloves, the catcher's mask, these afforded needed protection. Filling a bottle was a hazardous undertaking. At this step of the process, almost anything could happen. In the beginning, the bottling business was a one-horse business. But unlimited opportunities lay ahead. In bottles, the great American drink could go anywhere. With the turn of the century, America was on the move. The horseless carriage was taking people places faster and more often than ever before in history. Besides goggles and dusters, the horseless carriage heralded a whole new pattern of life. The 20th century was destined to become a century of change, a century of industrial achievement. It profoundly affected the refreshment industry. Like so many other industries, the story of the refreshment industry is the story of partners in progress. In growing from simple beginnings to its present stature, it has helped other industries grow and has in turn been helped by them. Steel symbolizes this interdependence. Steel, so important for so many products and services in our present-day economy. Guided by strong, sure hands, boiling, bubbling metal of industrial might. Steel for buildings, steel for machinery, steel for trucks, steel for coolers, steel for signs, all were needed for the refreshment industry. Likewise, more and more bottles were needed to put the product within arm's length of desire. Better bottles that could be made economically in great quantity. And the fabulous furnaces of the glass industry yield a fiery flow. Spinning, twisting, turning. Pressing, forming, molding, giving each bottle the distinctive character that identifies it for people everywhere. The distinctive package for the distinctive product. Bottles sparkling, bottles gleaming, how much they contribute to the joy of refreshment. Besides new markets for established industries, the refreshment industry created whole new industries, such as the manufacturing of bottle caps. Bottle caps to crown the distinctive bottles and safeguard the purity of the product. Bottle caps to seal in the goodness and preserve the life and sparkle of the drink. Cork discs provide the liners for bottle caps. Cork discs combined with metal shells to produce the modern crown of quality. Far away in sunny fields of sugarcane, there are other partners in progress with the refreshment industry. From rich tropical soil comes the abundant harvest of natural goodness, energy in the making. Merchant ships of the world transport the raw sugar to refineries. The sugar industry hails the refreshment industry as one of its largest customers. Amid gleaming stainless steel equipment, trained technicians work with unhurried precision, blending sugar and the other products of nature that make the syrup for America's favorite drink. There is scientific control at every step. Constant laboratory tests safeguard its purity. Every ounce must conform to rigid standards of uniformity before the syrup goes into the stainless steel drums, ready for shipment. Off they go, using the transportation facilities of the nation. By train, by truck, stainless steel drums of syrup for the bottling plants. North, south, east, or west, the bottling plants are local enterprises owned by local capital and employing local people. Every bottling plant is an integral part of the business life of the community. What a change indeed from the one-horse days. Nowadays, men start the empty bottles through the washing operation. But from here until the final step in the bottling operation, all is automatic. Human hands direct, but do not touch a single bottle. Out of the washer they come, bright, gleaming, sparkling clean. There's rhythm in the march, the smart, efficient rhythm of modern industry on the move. Round and round. Round and round. The capping machine seals each bottle with the protection of the modern crown. Round and round, bottle after bottle. Bottle after bottle. At the electronic inspection station, each bottle must pass the final safeguard of purity. Bottle after bottle, carton after carton, case after case. fleet of modern trucks carries America's favorite drink wherever people are and wherever people go. The refreshment so popular at soda fountains is still popular at soda fountains. But the America of today has many other gathering places. The inns and watering places of colonial days are literally everywhere. Supermarkets provide a refreshing pause in the shopping tour. There is take-home refreshment in handy cartons, different size bottles, as well as cans. In small stores, as well as large stores. With so much of America on the move, there is more and more acceptance of the idea that to drive safely is to drive refreshed. A little moment for a big rest. There are roadside stands and restaurants of every description to cater to this nation on the go. Drive-ins with car hops in flashy uniforms, where you can enjoy food and drink right in your car. But for all the traveling they do, Americans are basically a stay-at-home people. The backyard barbecue with a few neighbors, a few friends to enjoy the party is a favorite. Anytime, of course, there's a party from your pantry. Industrial achievements in the 20th century have made the work week shorter, and places of work are pleasanter in surroundings, in recognition of the importance of the refreshment break for renewed energy on the job. More time for play, of course, means more thirst still. The need for refreshment is basic in every day and age. The great American game is always a hit with young and old, and especially so with the great American drink. Through the years, the refreshment so popular in America has received the same acceptance around the world. Friendly signs. In friendly languages, herald the universal delight in the pause that refreshes. Truly an American custom that has become a world custom. In Europe, in Africa too. From Cairo to Cape Town, good times everywhere call for refreshment. People in Australia get just as thirsty at the beach as people anyplace else. In Australia or in Asia, a party provides an occasion for that favorite drink. Between games provides an occasion for renewed energy. Between games or between planes. Everywhere in the world, there is the need to pause and go refreshed. The faraway places are closer to home than ever before in history. In fact, some of them now are home. North of the border, in neighboring Canada, there are the same hospitality patterns. South of the border, in neighboring Latin America, there is the continuing trail of refreshment through the years. Friendly signs in friendly languages recall the symbol of refreshment for everybody, everywhere.